Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. So today I have my empties for the month of January until March. And those empties don't not only include, let's say, makeup empties, but also body care, hair care, and so on. You see my bed, you see a little bit of a pile of, of laundry that I need to fold. I have not done it yet because I came back just from holiday yesterday and I look a little bit tired. I feel a little bit tired as well as sick, but let's hope it doesn't develop into anything right now because I need to go back to work to my tomorrow to my regular work. So without further ado, let's get started. I have here, some big body lotion. This is a Soap and Glory Smoothie Star Nourishing Body Lotion, and this has scented with almond and vanilla. And I have to say, I love this scent. It is very sweet. I don't know if I can. I think I can smell a little bit now the almond once I'm aware of it right now, but the vanilla is more overpowering, I think. So it's a very sweet scent. Um, it's very nice. I liked it actually, just to put it on my upper body, and then because I don't see the point in using it for your legs or whatsoever if you cannot enjoy the scent. That's done. The only downside is there might be a little bit of product still in it, but because the bottle is shaped as it is shaped now, you see it's very difficult actually to get anything out of this area because it's kind of squared, so yeah, it is a stupid design, let's say, for it. Would I reuse the bottle? Actually, yes. Um, because it's a good, pump as well and so on. But I noticed you have to be careful, test it out, because once I bought actually two of these bottles, and one had the broken pump in it because I could not see it. Of course, I didn't open it, but once I opened it, I noticed here that the pump actually was broken here at this part. So the pipe didn't go down, until the bottom, and then I just used this for both bottles actually. So yeah, just for information. What else do I have? Um, let's jump to hair care. I had this guy for a long time in my collection, the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. Scent was for me as well. It sent to me like, or I felt that the scent was like chocolate, more like chocolate. Um, and because I had it so long in my collection, it kind of separated, so it was not, that I say, okay, there I can see the oil here or something like that, but I could see I needed to shake it up to use it, so you can see also there's still a little bit left. Now you can see it as well. So not sure if it's a color pigment that it's kind of separating or whatsoever, and then but yeah, I used it. I'm happy it's out of my collection because it was there for a long time. Now, um, not so exciting updates. Let's say I'm always using free, these polypalette um, box hair dyes. So these are free. Yeah, I mean, I need to use it again, even though I applied one of these packs beginning of April or end of March, end of March, and it's kind of washes out more and more quicker, or my hair is growing faster. I am not sure, the roots actually. Yeah, I'm graying out a lot, and in my case it doesn't look good, because it looks like I have no hair because it it is immediately showing my scalp. So all in my family have the same situation. Once our hair is thinning out, not thinning out, but it's graying. It looks like we have no hair, and then suddenly here it starts from here we have black hair or darker hair. So it's a little bit of an annoying situation. What else? Do I have anything? Yeah, I finished this little guy here. This is a body spray Ibiza vibes. Um, I like more sweet floral scents, so I bought it from Action for €2, and I used it up. I used it actually mainly on my bed, just before I went to bed. I just used it up. Not a big fan of body sprays, but I liked actually the idea to have body sprays, but I'm not using them in a, not for my body, at least in that sense. So, bottle, trash. What else do I have? Now, I think a little bit of, yeah, a little bit more of body care. You know, I put also in my empty toothpaste tubes. Some people don't, you know, but it's part of your hygiene or a part of yeah, your self-care routine, let's say. Use those up. I think I use at least one in a month up. So that's something that I have here. So what else do I have here? I'm just looking around now. Okay, I also need to write some reviews. I think I still will hold on to the things because I still need to write reviews. So, Makeup Obsession, Fresh Face. I bought this on a sale because Makeup Obsession or Makeup Revolution, they had like discounts going on or sales going on, discontinued product. The pump is quite okay, you know, so now it's of course squirting a little bit because there's not so much product in it. It has a little bit of a scent to it. Would I repurchase it for that price? Yes, because I noticed even the small NYX setting, you know, sprays whatsoever, they cost like 6-7 euros. And if I can get this for 2 euros, I mean 3 euros, whatsoever, I prefer this. This is more. Actually, this is 100 ml. The NYX one is sometimes 60 ml only. So I'm like, why waste more? So then, so that's one of the... Would you count this as a makeup empty? I'm not sure actually. I would throw away the bottle and I mean, technically, yes, no. I have to think about it. It's not pure makeup empty, right? So, or should I put it in? Yeah, I will put it in as a makeup empty. So I found one of the MAC Fix Plus empty bottles because I had hidden it away because I thought, okay, I have not completely finished it, but because I went now in the meantime through my, you know, regular used spray, I think what is it, decanted into the other bottle and so on. So I always do it if there's just a tiny bit left. I just decant it into another bottle so that I can use all of them together. Skincare, or no, wait, hold on. Then I have here these little guys. These are face masks from Korea, and they are like Misha. No, they are from, oh yeah, right, I see now the brand, because I was thinking, what brand is it now? This is from Misha, you know, and these are the Tox Vegan Squeeze Pocket Sleeping Mask Skin Fitness, both of these blue ones, and this one is Misha Tox Vegan Pocket Sleeping Mask Skin Smoother, Apple and Pineapple. The other one is Pumpkin and Red Bean. I like them because what I did was when I was away in a tropical country, I put them actually in the refrigerator, and when I came back in the evening, let's say, and I did my routine, nighttime routine and so on, I just slapped it on and I was like, okay, it's refreshing. I just leave it as a kind of, you know, day cream, not day cream, but more like a nighttime mask, you know, overnight, so that my skin gets more hydration. It's like, can I squeeze it out? I'm not sure if I can squeeze it out, to be honest with you, but it is a clear, in a sense, you can see it a little bit here. It is yellow, different kinds of, you know, colors, of course, but a milky, a little bit of a milky, not really gel-like, but still it kind of immediately melts in your hands, and it's easy to apply. So I had 3 of those. What else did I finish? I finished one of these little guys. This is from Kiko Milano, the eyeliner pencil, but the one with the smudger at the end in it's 06, sorry. And because it was so old, actually it kind of dropped out of its, you know, of this wooden thingy, and then I always repressed it back, or repressed, of course, and sharpened it again and so on, but this time it's too small to sharpen it, so I'm just going to let it go like that. You hear maybe the washing machine because I'm just, you know, washing some laundry. What else? Maybe you remember this is from Makeup Revolution, the Ruby Crush Highlighter Fiona, my cat, broke it because she was just on my makeup table, and then she just, boom, it fell down and it crashed, and I had actually to, what is it, repress it into other containers or other pans, and also franken it, and then I just use it up. You can see it's just it was a baked highlighter, of course, like with a waffle pattern, and now it's empty. I'm not going to use this little, dust of it. It's just done. So nice color, or I don't know if you can see it, if I have enough. Yeah, I still have enough. So you could also use it as a kind of blush if you wanted to, like a very, very um, but after a while it disappears, of course, from your skin, or in my case it disappears from my skin. Another blush that I have used is as a kind of powder, finishing powder, is this little guy here, and because the packaging broke as well, this is from J-Cat Beauty. This is a Love Struck blusher and bronzer. In my case, most of the shades, they looked very, very pigmented in the container itself, but once I was applying them on my skin, I noticed they're not that pigmented. Actually, I was able to use some of them as kind of, finishing powder. I am, yeah, because not all of them are, let's say, typically the combination brown and blush, for example. It's more, sometimes of them are like peachy blush, and then a little bit lighter, peachier powder. But that's, how can I say, it's the combination of of powders that they put together and say this is a blush bronzer combination. It's a little bit of a strange thing. I don't know if they still have it or not, because I bought it a long time ago from Shop Miss A, or did I make an order on J-Cat Beauty? I don't remember even. So what else? I have here Estee Lauder, the Advanced Night Repair Intense Reset Treatment. Fun fact, I actually could not use it to the fullest amount or to completion, because it kind of evaporated into thin air, because I was just checking it. I wanted to take it with me on holiday, and then I noticed, oh, it kind of it got empty by its own. So, yeah, nothing to say about that. What else do I have now? A little bit skincare. The Inky List moisturizer, vitamin B, C, and E moisturizer. I'm not a big fan of the rigid packaging, because you really have to. This is like a rigid plastic, not firm really, but still, it's very difficult to really press it out. And then once in a while, when you are doing it near the end, air comes in, it pushes the product back down again. I have not actually cut it open to use it, because I thought, what, it's not worth it to do it, to open it and then use it, because it will dry down during the process. So I thought, yeah, that's it. I see a lot of hair flying around me, fur, I think, from my cats, as usual. What else? I had received this little thing from my sister. I don't know if you can see it. It's M as a Magic Finish makeup. So makeup for day, it can be used, over your, or above, as a, after you put on your day cream and so on. And it says makeup finish. What I notice is some people use it as a kind of moisturizer, or as a kind of light tint for their, skin, or because they don't want to use any kind of foundation whatsoever. So I was using it more like a bronzer kind of thing. It was creamy enough in that sense, but it was also at the same time firm, so you could apply it very easily. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I can apply it a little bit here, so, and then you were just kind of blending it into your skin, so it gave a little bit of a nice hue or shade, so you see it also here in my, now I didn't use this one, but I used, so you can see that it was leaving a little bit of a color, so that you could see that there is something going on. It was not full actually, so, but I just used it up, so, because it was for my sister, and it was definitely too dark for her, because my sister has really 1 or 2 shades lighter skin than I do. I have a little bit of more of olive undertone, and so on. So for her, it was too dark, even as a bronzer, you know, if you wanted to use it as that. Um, then I have this Bondi Sense or Bondi Sense. You cannot even see it because of it. Gradual tanning lotion. I like the smell of it, and I noticed it smells like cocoa. You can see it a little bit here. Actually, it you know, when I applied it during my holiday, I tried to tan, of course, but once in a while I was just like, okay, let me use this as a kind of day cream whatsoever, or you know, just apply it additionally so that it kind of my face bronzes quicker, tans quicker. It was nice to use it actually, and mm, nothing more to say about it, to be honest. Then what else do I have? I have here this one. It's a Nuki Care Essentials 01 Daily Sunscreen 50 Plus. A little pouch, you know, a little thing that you could use. Um, I don't know. It smells a little bit. It's not off, but it has its typical smell. It says it's from a German company actually, and made in Germany. And it's without microplastics. So I think I got it as a sample from one of my purchases. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these 3 months of makeup empties and skincare and body care empties. I see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.